We live in a world that glorifies noise, crowds, constant connection. But what if your greatest power doesn't come from being surrounded, but from standing alone? What if solitude isn't loneliness, but strength? There's a reason the strongest minds in history, leaders, thinkers, visionaries, retreated into solitude. Because in the silence you hear truth. In the stillness you find direction. In your own company you remember who you really are. Independence isn't isolation, it's self-trust. It's knowing you don't need validation to move forward. It's understanding that your path is yours and not everyone will walk it with you. Most people fear solitude because they've never met themselves without a filter. They're afraid of the quiet, afraid of what they'll hear when the noise stops. But the silence, that's your teacher. That's where clarity lives. That's where confidence is built. You want to build unshakable strength? Then stop looking for it in the crowd. Find it in your reflection. When you're alone, there's no one to impress, no one to compare, no one to perform for, just you. Raw, real, ready. That's where true power begins. Because solitude strips away the noise and leaves only the essential, your values, your voice, your vision. The world tells you to stay busy, to stay plugged in, but greatness often grows in the quiet. It's when you're alone that you decide who you want to be, not who others expect you to be. That's independence. That's strength. You learn to rely on yourself, to motivate yourself, to discipline yourself. And yes, it gets uncomfortable, but growth is always born from discomfort. If you want to become something greater, you have to get to know yourself beyond the surface, beyond the roles you play, beyond the titles you wear. You have to be willing to sit with your thoughts, to confront your fears, to challenge your limits without applause. Because when you master solitude, you master self, and once you know who you are alone, nothing and no one can shake you. That's the strength of solitude. It doesn't weaken you, it prepares you, it centers you, it elevates you. The time you spend alone isn't wasted. It's where you build your foundation, where you write your plan, where you sharpen your mind and reignite your fire. In solitude, you learn that not all company is good company. You learn that silence is not absence, it's presence, the presence of awareness, of intention, of vision, so embrace the quiet. Walk alone when you have to. Train alone, plan alone, believe alone. Because that solitude, that independence, it's what makes you unstoppable when you step back into the world. You won't follow the crowd, you'll lead it. You won't seek validation, you'll carry conviction. Solitude doesn't mean you don't need anyone. It means you don't need everyone. And when the time comes to stand up for yourself, for your goals, for your future, you won't hesitate. You'll be ready. Because you've already stood strong on your own. That's the strength of solitude. That's the beauty of independence. Don't fear being alone. Fear not knowing who you are without the noise. Step back, lock in, build in silence. And when it's time, you'll rise with a strength the world won't see coming.